My, but that's some well-brewed review.
Hey there everyone, guess what time it is? It's commercial review time! Yeah, it's also election season time! Remember when we talked about infomercials? Infomercials waste your time because they want you to spend 2 hours making decisions on things like pasta makers. Political advertisements are the opposite kind of bad. They want you to spend 2 minutes on a choice that could affect your civic interests and tax dollars for years. That's years with an S. This election season is particularly petty, because if you're a Democrat, your main dude is Obama. And you're gonna have to point out every insignificant flaw in your opponent to distract from that fact. And if you're a Republican, you're gonna see many of these elections as in the bag, because Obama. And you're gonna be petty just because you can. Taking a look at the advertisements coming out of the battleground states this year, we can see further evidence of why modern advertising and modern politics should not mix, because that's one of the creepier mixes. We're talking like, you know that American Horror Story baby that's sort of half baby and half possum baby? That kind of thing. That's what I was trying to say.
My whole career has been dedicated to trying to make a difference, to living out my faith by trying to help others. Over and over again, I see what happens when people see a problem, see a challenge, or see an opportunity, and they say, we can do something about this. We need to recognize that America is better than our Congress right now, and we need to take some of that spirit that I see here in Georgia and infuse that into problem solving in Washington. I'm Michelle Nunn, and I approve this message.
I wonder what demographic she's trying to go after. Can't think of it. Maybe like a church thing? It's pretty sad when, supposedly, or for real, all that's necessary to appeal to religious voters is, I said the word faith, and there was a church in my background. Don't ask me if anything that I believe has anything to do with my politics, or vice versa. Let's just accept the fact that churches equal good, and political advertisements get away with this kind of laziness all the time. A lot more than they should. I don't care whether one of the people you talked to on the campaign trail was religious, or black, or Hispanic, or served overseas. I care about what your policies are, so stop trying to distract me. So with that said, please don't vote for someone because in their commercial there was someone who looked like you. That's narcissism and stupidity rolled into one, like some sort of weird Frankenbabies.
Dude, they left the gate open. Let's go for a walk.
No way. Last time we did that, we almost got sued.
What are you talking about?
Well, remember when we were chilling down by Bruce Braley's vacation home?
Yeah, down by the lake. The guy running for senator.
Yeah, he threatened to sue over that.
Because we walked on his property?
Uh-huh. He wants to be an Iowa senator, and he threatens to sue over us. Over chickens.
It's not very neighborly.
It's not very Iowa.
Bruce Braley. He's not very Iowa. You know, we need tort reform, not a guy who makes a federal case out of chickens.
This advertisement corresponds exactly to what I call the one stupid mistake rule, which is, if you make one stupid mistake during an election season, or I don't know, during your life, then you should just shoot yourself in your political head. This Bruce fellow apparently had some sort of chicken dispute with his neighbor, and apparently if you get mad at your neighbor for their chickens being on your property, you're not very Iowa. Whatever that means, 'cause really, it doesn't mean anything. It just means he made one stupid mistake and is now some kind of cross between the old dude from Gran Torino and Benedict Arnold. Like some kind of weird anti-American Franken. A similar great example of this is the radio ad that Barbara Comstock has been running in Virginia, which manages to say her opponent's name 3 times in under 10 seconds. Let me give you a demonstration. That's what Democratic candidate John Foust said. John Foust? John Foust, Democratic candidate. That ad went after Foust. John Foust? John Foust. John Foust? For saying that Comstock had never had a real job, even though what he meant was that Comstock has never had a real paying job outside of politics. Which is true. Which was also an extremely unwise statement, but he'll be paying for that one all the way up to the polls.
Guys. If Cory Gardner gets his way, you better stock up on condoms. Just say no to Cory Gardner. Now.
And if I can give a word of advice to all those who are voting this year, which better well be everyone over 18, vote with your head. You know, the smart part, not the one that's easily swayed by advertising. Check out some of our other videos, and etc. thing. Do your research, vote well, and we'll see you all later.